It's just the last strokes. Something about those last strokes, which is have like more power. Like I don't know.
It's plain passion.
Yeah. The last strokes for sure, but I be a gentleman. So
Right,
like,
okay.
good night. See you name. I'm Anton. I saw you across the bar. I just decided to come over, introduce myself, and see if you'd be interested in having a drink. And then that's when you be like, cheaps, you just take my panties.
What?
What? Yada yada yada. You can tell me. No, it's not yada yada yada. It's yabba dabba da do, whatever it is.
I like when men get comfortable and walk around naked so I could watch their ass. Just how men get to watch females' ass all day, every day. Because we got things on with tight and you could see it. And y'all don't wear that and them type of stuff. So I have to wait till you get comfortable. But I still like a nice ass. So you trying to say that she actually have to abuse that one piece of ass. She slap it, grab it, and lift you up when she do it.
Wait, if she leaving handprints on you, there's something wrong. That's like letting a girl lift you up to kiss you.
That's crazy. That's gay.
Hey, if you're back to the wall and she holding you up, bro, something wrong.
That's
something wrong.
Yo.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Episode, this episode says? Episode 4. You know, but I ain't gonna lie podcast. We got a special demon guest here. Demon guest, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Toni. I'm demon guest. That's it. That's all I need.
I
feel like that's all I need.
I feel like you could
Where's the name?
Like plug yourself real quick, 'cause I know you got that. What you got going on?
As it relates to what? What's a lot going on?
What you got going on?
Oh, you trying to promote her?
Listen, I feel like we do that at the end.
What you want
At the end.
Yeah. Plug it in. You don't even know people make it at the end.
That's a fair point.
If
but
you make it to
the
the end, I got an end message for you all. Saying you said last time.
It's a giveaway.
Someone commented. I think.
I know Adi.
Yeah, that's Adi.
Only Adi commented last time. The next person who commented and come to me in person and said he commented, I give you $10. I give you the message at the end. You might skip through. That's your ma. Play on your ma. Continue to me. Oh yeah. I did not see that.
No, it's for like oil. Not sweat, but oil.
If a woman is off something.
Listen, my forehead done big. I don't feel like it should be greasy too.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Okay. The thing that I was watching, it brought up the topic of like if you would still love your significant other if you found out they had like a promiscuous past.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your past. Well, it does dictate who you will be in the future or in the present. However, it depends on how you flip it and how you use it. So, if knowing the past and seeing how my significant other is now, if it's not the same person that they used to be, or if they've learned and grown from that and different now, then, or is that not how to? What happened?
Okay. Basically, I asking.
You say if I found out they had a promiscuous past, if I'd still love them. Isn't that what you asked?
Like something like or not even really promiscuous, like just shady and like it could be anything literally. And the example they use, there was a whole argument about saying men don't like girls that have a past. Basically, if you was a hoe back in the day, then you might fall back in your old ways and stuff like that. Or whatever. But the gals is running on talking about, oh no, the past don't matter. I don't know. Because girls, they don't really care about a nigga past. If a nigga was a hoe, like, they don't care. It ain't the same as if a girl being out there and a nigga being out there. So, they were saying, oh, man and woman basically the same thing or whatever, and we take the hurt the same way. If it's like, oh, no nigga want this girl being a hoe, but no girl want that nigga being a hoe. He was trying to tell them, but it don't work like that. Because y'all could accept niggas if they is hoes. So the example he gave, he was like, say you're in a relationship and then one day you get a video of your nigga grinding the next nigga, like doing gay porn or something.
And I see
Would you still?
something
And not
that's-
and this is like before y'all was together or whatever. So basically, you didn't know he was gay, low
okay.
key.
Something like that. I feel like it should probably be disclosed before you get.
No, cause he ain't gonna tell you his past. Remember, we talking about the past.
I get
This
that it's
whole
the past.
Conversation
Yeah.
is like don't judge someone by what they done in their past.
I get it, like, not to say judge them, but I feel like I don't think that one can be used
But why
because of how drastic it is. Like,
no,
yes,
this is the same. Wait, this is the same point the boy is bringing up. You don't feel as if it's equal to, like, the female example.
like with her being promiscuous.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, well, I lie. I
That's
think
how
it would
niggas
be.
feel.
I think
If
it would
I
be on the
find out
same
and
level as if she liked girls. I think that's what it is.
No.
He like man, she like girls.
No,
It's the literal same level.
it's not.
It is. Y'all just don't want to look at it like that.
A nigga would still date a girl if she was a lesbian.
And who's to say that some females wouldn't still date a man
Would
if
you?
they know he was gay?
Would you?
I mean, if he's gay, no.
Would you date a bisexual man?
Probably. Yes, I probably would.
So what's the difference?
What's the difference? Well, obviously gay because he don't like girls. That's
No,
it.
Right.
but I mean, he was gay in his past. Remember, we talking about the past.
You don't be gay in your past. You be bisexual in your
No.
past. Either you like
He-
man
no,
and just
he was,
man,
like,
or
fully
you.
gay, and then he changed. The
Or
thing
he
is,
was delivered.
He was
must say, so you can't change what happened in your past.
I can't date
But
a
you
man
could.
who used to be gay.
Okay.
I could date a bisexual man. If I saw gay porn with a
Same
bisexual
thing.
man, yeah. But if he was gay,
What's the difference?
the difference is he don't like women. And if you
But,
didn't like
I
women
mean,
before, I ain't gonna
clearly-
think you like women now.
But okay, say you're in a relationship with this bisexual man, right? How would you feel you find out he cheating on you with another guy?
The same way I'd feel if he cheating on me with a woman. He cheating. I think you want me to care about the fact that it's a man with a man, but I don't. Cheating could be cheating at the end of the day. It ain't gonna hurt me more. Okay, it might hurt me more if he whether he bending over or doing the bending, it could hurt
No.
a little bit more. But
What?
same thing.
See, you saying as if you knew he was bisexual or whatever. Say y'all get together. You don't know.
But you just saying you find he cheat, but that's
No.
present. That ain't past.
Okay, yeah, he cheat. But you saying, oh, it don't matter if it's with a man or a woman or whatever.
It matters
would
when it
hurt you
happens.
more if it's with a dude.
Probably, yeah.
That's the point. So if that would hurt you, we don't let gal to his horse.
Why would
That's
that
the
hurt? Why do you
male
think that would hurt me?
It hurt us. You gave my
You listen. I could. First of all, would it be the same if your female cheated on you with a female, or would it be different if it's a male? Would it matter? Don't lie, cause you sound like you would have say no, it don't matter.
she
But you
cheated on me with
know
a-
it matter.
With a
If she was bumping triangles with another female,
no, like if the other girl had a strap or something. Like,
no,
if
not
she
even
did
not
that.
even strap,
just bumping.
just bumping.
I don't think it wouldn't
hit as
matter.
hard.
All
It
right,
would-
all
yeah,
right.
It wouldn't hit as hard. I
So
can't say it wouldn't.
right,
Wouldn't
so
hit.
I'd
now
be like, how come you didn't like tell me? Like,
right,
you know?
so I
I don't
could.
think I'd get mad.
It's different for y'all. Like and I'm saying for me the gender will probably matter. So but her being how she was in the past, I think that's the same thing. That ain't the same thing.
I ain't the same thing.
It
Man, I probably ain't explaining it
you
right
can't be.
Wait, I tell you, wait. Niggas them convinced me, wait. I was like,
You ain't convincing me.
because, man, I don't know. I was convinced. Though.
The niggas know my body. I do like whores and sluts. So I don't feel
But
the
do
same.
you wife them? It's the whole point.
Is she
If
being
hold on,
whiny?
if she
Huh?
was
She
a
being
hoe,
whiny?
She's a hoe.
if she
She's
was
slut.
a hoe, if she was a slut, what that have to do with how she is now? If she's not the same way now, if you was a hoe and you was a slut and you change and now you come into something else, why would you want your past to linger behind you as old baggage?
It ain't that it lingering.
It got to
It's
if it
because-
affecting the love.
It's because if that was your past, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that was your past, and you move on with your life, you don't want no one to find out about your past because
Well-
you was considered a hoe and a slut. You don't want to meet new people, and that's the first thing, they think of you.
No, see, ultimately for me in that aspect, I think relationship wise, we all just have our different views. Cause I
No,
could
'cause,
feel.
wait, if you go out and people just be like, oh, that's Toni, that's that hoe, that's that slut, like just out in the open.
I mean, if it out and open, then why would it really matter if the people them know? But if it's your past, and you meet someone and you don't disclose that, you don't have to unless you plan on going deeper with them.
That's the whole point.
Okay, so
We're talking about marriage,
if you plan on going deeper with them, then you should feel not obliged per se, but you should feel encouraged or feel some sort of incentive to actually come out and set it on your own, not for them to have to find that out. Because them finding it out versus you telling them, that's something different right there. And then if you even see this person as someone to marry or go long term with, or was not what they did in their past, it should not matter. I would still love somebody based on what I knew they did with their past, because I have a past as well, and I wouldn't want them to be like, I don't love you no more because of what you used to do. Because what I used to do, I don't do anymore.
Okay, let's say for instance,
Mhm.
this nigga used to
Mm-hmm.
get into some freaky shit.
Okay.
Like, he used to like get tied to the ceiling and
Okay.
black plastic bag and get spanked.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy shit like that. Like you'd be like, nah, okay, that's fine.
What if I into it too? You just never know. I might want to put him on the ceiling, put him in a garbage bag. You say spank him?
Spank.
Spank him.
Okay.
I see this video. This black woman, big thick black woman, had the nigga wrap up in the black flicking plastic on the floor. He just laying there. She just stroking it. You look like he can't breathe. Like all his
Where did-
mouth ain't covered. He's stroking it. He just
Black
busting and stroking it and stroking it and busting. They say, man, what's going on?
Where
Some
did you
crazy
see
shit.
this video?
It's on Twitter or something.
Makes sense.
Twitter too wild.
Yeah.
Twitter's the right amount of while. Until they start.
I don't like the way you adjusting in the back there while you say what you say.
Real.
So they're just the right amount of while.
Nah, y'all right. You're right. Okay, gang. I don't know. I think I feel what Tony's saying. I also understand the premise of the conversation. Personally, I ain't getting upset if my girl let it pass.
But like I said,
Potato.
you wifing up?
Yes, potato, man.
Like, you know the saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife?
Who say you gotta turn her? What if she turn herself? What if she fix herself and then come? Everybody ain't gotta come in the way that they were.
But yeah,
You never know who you can wife with.
you're right.
Offer if you can look at a girl on the street and be like, I'd wife that. And 9 times out
How
of
much
10, people actually
time
gonna do it, they
niggas
might
to
not
say
be.
that? Oh,
That's
but
for the
I-
get off.
Wife that.
That's for the get off. I ain't think niggas actually getting there to go. Wife no. The girl might they see on the road with them. I ain't niggas doing that.
Yeah, it's good me when niggas be like, hey, just see a guy, but come all up in that.
Right.
Yeah, niggas like that. I feel like you like that.
What?
You was one of them niggas.
Like coming girls?
Mm-hmm.
How you know so good? That's actually like kink, you know. I think it is a fetish or kink. It's like you just like the feeling of conception, but you don't want the baby. Girls have it, niggas have it. And I think I have it. You just like the buzz inside it, like all the time. That's just me though. I don't
You like that?
I don't know where you want me. It's like it's the thrill of, like for girls, I guess it's the thrill of just, oh my god, I might have a baby from this, but they don't want a baby. How do you feel about it, Toni?
It
Are you like that?
ain't the baby portion. I sure as hell don't be feeling no baby. It's just the last strokes. Something about those last strokes, which is have like more power. Like I don't know.
Self plain passion.
Yeah.
Like, what a
The last strokes for sure, but
wah. Oh, baby. Please. Wah.
I know, but all that.
Passion.
Okay. But yeah, at the end of baby part, it's just the actual feeling of the last strokes.
I have a question. Why the last time I keep like the whole day niggas been sitting, have that one clip circulating with me saying gobbly goobly. Why did I say that last time?
I didn't even see the clip.
You never saw that?
No.
That's crazy.
I didn't see that.
Listen, that almost take my soul today. I said gobbly goobly.
I don't know what I say that for, but I say that, babe. Gobbly goobly. I don't know what I say that for, babe.
I remember.
What I was talking about?
I think you was talking about like must be rich niggas or NBA players or something pulling up like they don't have to work to get the gal.
And I said gobbly.
You was like wait. Wait, niggas can walk up to the gal and say gal.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember.
Today when I watched that back, like when I edited it, I said, I have to put this. I know someone clip it though.
I think Tyler clipped it first. He's the first person you sent me. I say, niggas, it's like man, they just bouncing on me shit, boy.
Send me that though.
The video?
Yeah.
No, my sister, I was like, send you. Whenever you turn it though, Wi-Fi box fixing it.
There's sun on me, buddy.
It's in your mind.
No.
You think about it too hard.
No, like it. You know, I can't even open my eye, bro.
I just thought because your glasses wasn't on.
I mean, the sun coming from up there, but I try and look at the screen, it just looks so dark.
The screen is dark.
I mean, you know when stuff get dark, that's when you ever try to look for something in the night?
I know better than to look for something.
No, I just...
The way that was quick.
I use Okay.
Yeah, but people, I don't know, instead of opening your eye,
Squint.
people just squint to try to
Is
see
that how
better.
you focus your...
Focus, yeah. Convective lens or whatever the shit.
Yeah, I wasn't about to call the pockets. I can't remember it right now. But there's something in the eye that will sharpen up.
Iris?
You want me to say it again and I can't
You
remember?
was a biochem major?
Lower your voice.
Cause like... Okay.
I'm sure whatever you do in life, there's some simple things that you probably forget. And be like, and you do this for a living? I mean, yeah, but you know, I do more advanced stuff.
That's your nigga
I
voice.
need it.
Yeah.
Let me hear it, yeah? Say like a good sentence. Say like a real good nigga sentence.
Pull up on the gal.
Pull up on the guy right
Pull up
now.
on the gal.
Like you about to spit some crazy game.
I ain't got
What's
no
your
game.
line?
No,
Say,
no,
y'all
just
ain't got no fucking game.
Just pull up.
Honestly,
Y'all
just
ain't
pull
got
up.
no game right now.
I just, so
You
I
see-
see her at a bar and I be like,
Mm.
as a gentleman, okay? So I just be like,
Right.
You feel like that's the type of nigga you would be?
I
A
be a
gentleman?
gentleman. So
Right,
I'm like,
okay.
good night. See your name. I'm Anton. I saw you across the bar. I just decided to come over, introduce myself, and see if you'd be interested in having a drink. And then that's when you be like, cheaps, you just take
Niggas
my
in the bar must
panties.
not... What?
What? No, I like the... I like what you think you can get, you know? That sounds good.
Yeah,
So you
but
tell me-
that all in your head.
So you telling me if you pull up on you with that, you getting yourself? Jesus Christ.
I like gentlemen.
Jesus Christ.
I don't be into that. Yeah, baby girl, what you saying true and right. I've been watching
So
you.
have
Don't tell me
anyone
you've been
ever-
watching me. Tell me you
First
saw
of all,
me.
What the last part when you was like, what do you say?
She basically is like, cheapest, you just take my
No,
panties.
before that.
oh,
Like,
before
I was
that?
asking her, like if you want to drink or something.
Yeah,
Like,
if
how
you'd be
say it?
interested in having a drink with me.
Who would say that?
Intelligent gentleman, and that's
Ain't
what I
no
be
one in the
looking
bar
for.
must ever
It
do
look
that.
like you like
And
to
that's
get
the
woke up
problem.
on while you drinking a martini.
Yeah,
No,
like,
That type
I-
glass.
yeah.
Martini tall glass.
Yeah.
Listen,
Shapely
that all
red
in your
dress.
head. I like it for you, you know. I want you to get there.
But no, I
Don't
want
you
them
have
know
that
I
so
little
bad?
wild and crazy, so it'd probably be a mojito.
You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, more of mojito.
I like that for you though.
It's a good fantasy, man.
It can happen. Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
Who's to say it didn't happen? I've
Yeah,
had
later,
males
man.
approach me like that. It just
Not
depends
like,
where you
would
be
you be
too.
interested in a drink?
Yeah.
It
It really depends on where you be. It ain't gonna happen in Jungle Village. Yeah, but see, it's how you say it. I mean, it depends where I am free. If a dude pull up and say what I drink, and I be like,
Like what kind of?
mojito.
That's like a.
It's just like I only
Like
like
you
the way
on
that
your
you.
run or that's like a
I ain't on your
sensual,
round, but you asked what I drink, and you'd get me what I drink, and I actually probably call off 3 drinks because it's me and my friends.
Why you always do it? Anyway,
Listen,
back to
if
that.
you ain't
Yeah.
come in with no introduction or nothing, why I gotta come in and try to say if you want to help me and my friends?
Because he want you, not your friend.
He can't want me. I don't even know who he is.
He want you, he want your friend. You see that thing was going around on Instagram where the girl wanted the boy to pay for her and
Oh yeah, that was
18
that was
friends.
garbage juice.
18 friends is crazy. That's a very
That's a
exaggerated
lot.
video.
18 friends?
That video is so
That's a lot.
exaggerated, but in that situation, I think I paying for you and your friends, bro.
It really
tank?
depends on what
No,
you're looking
like
for
on a-
when you go.
On a
but
date, like say
no, yeah.
You
if I
want
just meet
tank?
this girl and she be like, I don't buy my friends some food.
But
But
listen, once you start that, it's a hot way.
Oh, for sure.
Get used to that.
But I mean, yeah. But initially, if you come and approach somebody and just ask them what you
'Cause they
drinking,
can
where you think
always
that girl?
expect-
You think that
What
could
do you
be for
mean?
more than just that night? Stop
I know
lying.
for you, because you want on the nigga run.
If he
For-
can't be
for
on
the
my run
nigga.
that much either, if he just walk up to me and say, "What you drinking?"
He trying to grind.
Exactly. So what is that? Is that more than just the night? No, it ain't. That's the point. The point is that you know it could just be for the night. You know that's the expiration date on that.
In the club.
No,
You can't.
No, 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 the
Yes,
fuck you
fuck you
can't.
can't.
And you know, I'm
I like
seeing
that
it
for you.
now.
I like that for you. I hope that
That's
was. I hope
that's
that
why I
was
use
to
view it
you.
every night. Looking for love in the club.
No, you know.
But I mean, that's
no,
what
I
you're
feel-
doing.
I
So
feel
how
like,
that going
but
for you?
Die, what are you doing?
Oh,
Is it?
damn.
Is it?
Is it?
That's crazy. Yeah.
You think about
I
that
live my
tonight?
life.
I think what that one tonight. So,
I live my life.
so what's the line that work on you? Like, what's the best line you ever hear a nigga walk up on you on, or some shit like? What's the best line? If you could remember it.
I don't think I do. I have not really had a line on me in a while.
Oh boy.
Or at least nothing past
Niggas
a
don't use
corny
lines.
something. Exactly. Nothing past a real corny. You already know that it's just for the night type situation. So the end nothing that had me intrigued to say go further.
What's the
But
line?
days work? Like the
What?
lines and niggas use
No.
this work? It never worked?
No, because honestly, as a
You never meet someone out there. come
say
to you
something, one or
and-
two sweet things to me,
and
and
then,
I
like-
no.
Like I told you the last time, these girls ain't worried with no lines no more.
No, and
No,
I
but
feel
mean,
like
did he get anywhere? Never happened.
No, you only could get a sweet giggle for the sweet line. That's about it.
You tell me.
I just feel like if you come at me with a really sweet line, whether it make me laugh or not, or make me feel a little special for 1-2 minutes, at some point it could dawn on me or like make me think if this was the first time you've used this line, if it was the first time you used this line tonight, would you come in so smooth like that? How much practice you been having with that to even be to this caliber or
Only
smooth?
teenage years to practice.
Yeah,
that,
sure.
right?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, I remember the wrong days, man. So you don't give them your number?
At the time, I would have given them somebody else's number. Yeah.
Once it's another girlfriend. That's all.
No.
Like,
Always take the number.
so you don't text them?
I mean, I ain't gonna text them, no. And then if they have my number, they could text me and just ain't gonna get a response. So either way, we both wasting someone time. I just rather waste yours.
Right.
Because girls don't care about niggas. Y'all don't consider our feelings.
Niggas don't be coming up at you as if they want to be cared for.
No, but it ain't about just niggas coming up to you, even in relationships.
Who hurt you?
Careful, like how? what you mean? Like they don't care? Like in what way? Like
Who hurt
Like-
you?
I mean, I think I can halfway see what you're talking about. Yeah, the woman in a relationship is one who's more like catered to
Yeah.
in
But, I
certain
mean-
situations to like continuously be happy.
I am not the female for this conversation, child. I don't be
I
catered
forget
to.
you. I forget you. Yeah. Yeah, I forget you. You crazy?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm crazy? What do you mean that I'm crazy?
You crazy
In terms of what?
in terms of.
In terms of what?
You crazy.
As it
Only
relates
you
to
crazy.
as it
Only you
come with
crazy.
spread my as it relates to what?
Oh, it don't matter. Like,
That's the point. But
But listen, this thing is pick up people's
I just
phone,
wanted
go
them to
on
say it. I need you to say it.
I want to hear it too, though.
Honestly.
crazy things you put up with.
Oh.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so use one of them strong and crazy guys and niggas like them.
Yes.
Niggas really love. Face be like, oh fuck. We got us one.
Anyways, long story short, I'm not used to being catered to. I'm used to doing the catering because that will be where I find my pleasure.
So you're a giver.
Yes, I'm a giver.
Like on a ratio, like how much more is giving to like receiving?
For me, it's a 2-to-1, I guess.
2-to-1. That's a
Yeah.
crazy ratio.
Like I could
Who giving?
She
two
giving.
to one. It's me giving,
And
and
that's you
that's what I want. Like it just brings me more satisfaction. The person that I'm with is like they
But-
good.
And they have
I mean, no, I
Yeah.
feel like that's the normal ratio.
No, you literally
No.
just said the girls is be catered to.
I mean, he said that.
Well,
you
yeah,
also-
yeah, but you
No,
agree to
it
that
ain't-
though.
You say they like to be catered to.
They are the more
to. Oh,
catered
yeah.
to. Are females not the more catered to you? Do females? I mean, maybe the ones that you had, did they cater to you more than you catered to them, or were you constantly buying them this or making sure they had that or?
Okay, you're right.
All right then. But for me, I prefer to do the giving, and I would probably want something back every now and then just to show that you still care.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't gotta be like a consistent type of thing. I just want you maybe cook dinner this one time to show that you was thinking about me and you know this is my favorite food and stuff. But other than that, my satisfaction gonna come from on a daily basis and making sure that you have food in your stomach and you're good. Good food in your stomach.
Good girlfriend. I see.
Why too good?
Too good. Honestly.
I see. Yeah, last time I get asking if I eat.
But nobody used to miss that. I ain't been so long.
Huh.
You eat. Then when you say no, let's go for something to eat, and they pay. That would be before. I don't know. That would be you. But like, should feel good, but
Yeah. But I don't get used to
That
that.
sound like the
yeah,
right.
you said
What I used to probably happening. The girl would say if you eat, and when you say no, she'd be like, "Me either. Let's go get something to eat and have you pay."
Still don't know where she want to eat.
She
She come up with the idea. Oh, let's go get something to eat. Right,
the
yeah.
point is she
Where
still
you
want
want
you
to
to
go?
pay.
I know. There you go. Stay on, boy. Hot dog.
you had those hours.
Get fancy and put in some noodles.
You. Gross.
No,
Noodles
boy.
and hot dog is
hate
gross.
That's a classic.
It tastes
way.
like plastic bag of noodles.
What?
Did you eat plastic bag with your noodles?
It tastes like the hot dog tastes like plastic, but I don't like hot dogs. It tastes like childhood, like sitting on the floor chopping hot dogs up and putting it in your mouth and eating it. Babe. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like childhood. And I don't like it. Pause on that. Alright.
Okay.
You used to do that.
Do what?
You
On
know?
him?
You want to eat hot dogs on the floor?
You look like the type.
Yeah, babe, you never seen hot dog off the floor.
I mean,
Like sitting on the floor, not off the floor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You used to have one slice of bread, some hot tuna, and a melted cheese on top. You used to watch the tuna breathe through the cheese. I know why you remember that just now.
I've never done that.
You know,
I'm
just
sorry.
Let it sit on top of the
You
steam.
did that?
Tuna
I've
melts.
never done it. I've had a tuna melt before.
Tuna melts crazy. What's your top 3 favorite ice cream?
In no particular order.
In a particular order.
Damn.
Yeah, but
I don't. It's hard to pick favorites. I have like top 3s, but not like favorite, like one favorite. Anyways, probably cookies and cream. Like a berry type of sorbet, like strawberry sorbet or raspberry sorbet, which is technically an ice cream.
Okay.
And then what's like the rainbow colored one? But it's called like the Superman or something like that.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Is there a
It's
difference
a
between
next
Superman
Superman
and Junkanoo?
I don't always vanilla.
Huh?
What?
I mean vanilla? Or just
No, they
fruit color?
literally
I
have
ain't
like
gonna
different
lie.
flavors if you
People
ask
has
me.
been like, you want Superman or Junkanoo? And it's the
That's
same
the
thing.
same thing.
No way.
Seasoning. I think Superman have like different swirls and like Junkanoo have different swirls.
Wait.
I thought all of them is just vanilla, just color.
I hope
No,
not.
I
What if that
think-
this is a mind thing,
Just
Dre?
like red velvet. Same
It's
fucking
yeah,
Chocolate.
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. But you can't tell me red.
It-
Red tastes
but
But it's a
different though.
different, but you must be tasting the food
You
color.
tasting the
Red
red,
tastes
but-
different.
What you tasting is red. Man.
But it tastes different.
It tastes a little sweeter though. I think how people just make red velvet, they just make it like really sweet.
I'm pretty sure if y'all got blindfolded and was given red velvet and chocolate cake, y'all
I
would
did.
know
I
the
could tell.
difference.
I could
Y'all
tell.
need-
I could tell the difference.
Y'all need to do that.
I know I can tell the difference.
Y'all need to do that at this point. I
I know.
know y'all ain't gonna be able to tell the
I
difference.
could tell the difference.
Mm-mm.
I can tell the difference. I know I could.
That's way.
Because red velvet have a different like feeling on your mouth. Man. Like, pause. It's feel different. Feel different on your mouth. Like how people usually make chocolate cake, it's be like kind of like thicker, and red velvet kind of like more on the tongue. Anyway,
Okay.
what's your top 3?
Well, I don't know, but I don't need ice cream. Like.
Anyway, dog. See,
I just need
That's
ice cream, but
unfortunate.
I can't. I don't know. I don't know.
you don't like chocolate, but you don't need enough ice cream.
Clearly.
I don't.
You need enough ice cream.
What's yours?
I don't go on ice cream dates. I didn't start. I can ask them. You don't go on ice cream date?
No,
It's crazy.
I'm sorry. What
Yeah,
about like a
actually, yeah,
group
you don't go
thing?
on ice cream date?
Thanks for the offer, though.
Wait, what? I can't hear what we're laughing at.
Huh?
What happened? Anyway, one is mint chocolate chip. The next one is rum raisin. I forget I say that all the time.
From the beginning.
No, so pistachio. Pistachio in second, actually. So.
I'm not gonna- I'm not gonna
I just
judge
eat
you.
I just eat all them. So
All of them don't
it
matter.
don't even matter. Ice cream is ice cream, man.
Do you have a least favorite? At least, like, even though you eat all, is there one that you would be like, nah, I'll pass?
I don't know.
But you
I don't need enough ice cream for you.
and yourself.
The least one?
Mm-hmm.
Only vanilla.
Why?
Too basic.
Or French
What's it?
vanilla. You could taste
But-
the French.
That's the one with tastes like alcohol?
Is that
Like
the
what?
one who just have like sprinkles of cinnamon in it? It's not what
Yeah.
French vanilla is, just vanilla and cinnamon.
I don't know. It helps something. It has France in it.
It have French?
It have France in it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Au revoir, Vivi.
What that mean?
Vivi?
No.
Au revoir?
Yeah.
I think it's like see you later or something.
Yeah.
So see you later.
Au
Yes,
revoir.
yes. See you later. And what we eat?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yes.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
In English?
I mean, that's a day language.
I mean, if it's before au revoir, then it makes sense. Because I know a couple times you made a walk off and be like, yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
All right then. So
What do you
we
say?
au revoir.
No, see you later.
I wasn't saying that in a sentence. They're just saying two different French words. I trying to figure what the fuck you talking about. I was just saying two French words. I was not trying to make a sentence, gang.
Oh, okay. We'll pay this at folk then.
That's what I mean.
Take this one down. Who raised you like that?
So seeing as though you're a crazy gal, right? What's the most expensive thing?
Yes. Stop doing that.
Wow.
People tell you about that.
About what?
That granting.
That?
Mm.
No. Why? What are they supposed to tell me about that? Yeah. What are they supposed to tell? What are they supposed to tell me about that?
I was trying to figure out why, what's going on?
Yeah.
Wait, what grant?
Do you want to hear it? You don't hear it?
When she did the grant one? When? Just now?
All the time.
I hear it. She's doing all the time.
All
Me like when
the
she
time.
talking?
Mm-hmm.
She's be like,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what would he supposed to tell me about it? Because he's saying that people is telling me about that.
You're doing it regular.
So how am I doing it?
Like, you in a mood. You know?
What type of move?
Like the bedroom mood.
All that just so you could say that when I say it sound like I'm mooning. Essentially.
allegedly. Allegedly.
As it would
Say
appear.
something.
Um.
I can say something. Oh yeah, seeing as though you're a crazy gal.
Mhm.
What's the most expensive thing? That's what he talking about. What's the most expensive thing you ever bought a person?
I don't okay, I have spent upward to maybe 500. Yeah, I probably did 500 on something.
What did you buy? Like I mean, like all together on the city.
Well, there's one we split on something, so it was 5 each, so that would have been kind of like a gift. And then there's something that I tend to do like meaningful-ish types of gifts or things when I buy it. So I'll give an example of, there was a birthday and I did like this DIY box, bought all of his favorite, like bought his favorite brand, like some jackets, some shirts, and like things he had on his list. I bought all of them, and then I had like pictures and of us and like confetti inside and stuff like that, and like watches and wallets. It just was like a whole bunch of things that he wanted or things that he liked, or like some visions, you know, like you sprinkling some style in there. I was doing that, but it would have been a compilation of things that I would have bought plus the stuff to like decorate the box and stuff like that. So like 500, 600 maybe. Yeah.
Okay, gangster. It's one of them rich ones. It's one of them real.
No, it didn't notice it because it was in like smaller
Is
purchases.
it increments?
Yeah. It wasn't a full
what's the
500 out.
What's the most you spent at one time?
Like 500, that's when we would have hopped on the thing.
What the fuck y'all gonna be buying together? What's
A phone.
Two y'all spent $500 on a phone together?
For
Almost
for like one phone?
13.
For that?
Well, it wasn't like a full grand. So I paid more for it.
That was for you.
It wasn't for me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't get it.
She bought a phone, not this phone. The phone is something that's about a different phone. That's all.
Cool.
All right. So do you cater to, or do you allow yourself to be catered to? So which type of treatment do you get more?
We talking about like
I just get treated by
regular schmegular?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what would be in the average of the females that you would have been with? Would they have been females to cater to you, or would they be females that you had to cater to?
On average, I'd say I think it's equal.
Okay, fix the lie. Why you don't say nothing but this one? That was kind of aggressive.
Dog ain't moaning. He's moaning.
He could be on the verge.
Me and my girl, yeah, like going crazy. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
I think at most, I think I was catering to the most. Yeah.
What's the most you spent?
And one day, I think it's like 150. Granted, like 150. Granted, I've been in a lot of successful relationships, so I don't really have time to like spend no money. So these guys take me. So I know.
And yourself?
No, I'm spending no money on the guys.
Keon's a gangster, but
You cater to, or you get catered to?
Let's get to what?
You done say the guys
I
treat you
I
bad.
just would say you just would say they didn't care, but you for
treat me
real.
bad.
Go on right now. Which girl?
Oh,
Talking with you. You know you. You talking with you.
Don't look at your friend. I mean, it might be her too, but
Talking with
you just worry about yourself.
You. You's the problem. Playing dominoes?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way you serious right now. There's no way you serious right now. Toni, are you forward?
If I'm.
Forward.
Mhm.
Forward like how?
I thought innocently of it.
Oh, okay.
Me-
Forward like how? That's what I'm asking.
Oh.
Forward like how?
Typically it's me approaching a male that I'm
You
interested
be
in.
shooting yourself?
Mhm.
Oh, man.
How
Yeah.
successful
Oh,
are
man.
you?
I'm always successful.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
guy.
shit. Oh, shit. Fucking niggas.
I mean, that might not be true because some males might be like, if you come on to me or if you try a lie with me,
Like man.
You
And that's a
gotta-
nigga either like man
down.
or he really in love with this girl.
Mm.
Then that's it.
And it's most of the times he like man.
Most
Niggas don't be in love with the girls for real.
That's rough.
Little fruity.
That's real rough.
So what you go with these niggas and say?
Hi baby.
Why did you deepen your voice for it?
Hi, baby.
Essentially, I mean, any guy that I would have, well, okay, so in the sense that we just out, I'd look at
I
him.
can't see for real no. Like I can't see my eyes.
I can't see my eyes. Like I'm a glasses.
I mean, I could see me partially. Yeah. But,
Somebody on me.
I just see him. If I see him and I like what I see, then I'll just do things where I just start to see if he feel me out. So I probably walk past. Typically, I wouldn't be out by myself, so I'd walk past and ask somebody to look to see.
Yeah, it's gonna make it the most now.
He on this joke. You don't think I find just say that, but
Okay. Now, do I finish that?
you had more to say?
I never finished. I just was saying if I like him. Yeah.
Like who?
You gotta be high. Are you high?
Like who?
Yeah, you fucking zooted.
No, I'm not.
You gotta
zooted,
be.
man. You should. We just was having a conversation, man.
I mean, your eyes a little red. They squinting a little bit. That might be why you can't see, because you just squinting right now.
No,
It's the
anyways.
sun twinkling in your
Keep
eye.
on the forward thing.
Anyways.
So, when in terms of
Oh.
weekend, yeah, shut up.
I know. I thought he was talking. No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't freaking out. I thought he was talking about like someone for real.
If you talking, if you to stay on the thing,
It's crazy.
you making the first move when it comes to like getting shit busy.
Busy like how? Okay, it's equal. I would prefer for it to be equal. Although I'm a dominant person in certain aspects, but I like making decisions. However, when it comes to being busy, I would not. I mean, I would start up. I'm not shy to like start anything or initiate anything. It's just I like for there to be more aggression or more dominance on the other side. Like that would probably be the only place I'd be soft. Everywhere else has a G, but I'm gonna be soft.
Is it G like in lasagna?
You're irrelevant.
Really silent.
Clearly,
That G ain't even
Clearly.
neither.
clearly.
So you don't like submissive men?
Buddy.
I don't mind a submissive man, but sometimes submissive men tend to be more so on the side of lazy. With being submissive, they want you on top and not really doing much. So in that sense, no. And then if I always gotta start it up, I feel like you ain't want me. And I also like.
I mean, women do want sex more than men.
Okay.
So he might not be in the mood.
That's fair, but I'm saying like over a period of time.
Yeah,
If
don't-
like over the past 10 times, you mean to tell me not in the past 10 times you could have started something I had to start it?
I think.
And if
I think you didn't wait for you.
exactly. I mean, between the 10 times, even if it ain't on my time, and at no point between the 10 times he wasn't wanting this, something wrong.
Man, baby, tired. Get on top. No, I can't. I just been on top last night. Yeah, man. You tired?
That
Or
ain't
maybe-
submissive.
or
That's just
maybe,
lazy.
Like, you to be on top.
I mean,
Because of their preferences.
but there are things that you could do
Yeah, but
while
you could
some.
be
Yeah, you
on
could
the
be
bottom and going
active.
crazy.
Yeah.
And doing what? So if you just like to lay there, man, I don't know. It's fucking the cops.
Mhm.
So, like whom, yeah. Cause you remember the thing I was telling you, man.
I feel like I missed an episode.
Telling who, huh? Or-
You, when I tell you about that first about the girl, I feel like if I actually tell the story, she can do so. But then, I don't care. But then
I
again,
actually know people.
No.
No.
I think
Oh,
it-
it was.
What's the...
Oh.
I got that doing the story. I gotta see if I was bugging.
With who?
Shorty, babe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're still talking about...
Yeah, you are. You
Yeah,
ain't nothing.
them, man.
You ain't nothing
No,
to
they never
convince
did,
me.
I just think
That's
you be
just-
talking about different... I didn't forget you call her that.
Is
No,
he
you don't
typically
call
like
her.
What they
this?
call? I don't think I ever call her.
You don't talk about
I never call her. Her name. Or
No.
give her a nickname.
No.
So, that's so fresh. I think if I talk with her for real,
No. I mean, if you don't tell her, you can tell her. I mean, like... No.
You gotta tell me at this
I
point.
mean, sure. Like at this point, yeah. If you
Yeah,
cut it out, if
honestly.
you decide to cut it out, not during the matter.
We saving. Know what I mean?
You know what 2 inches is?
2 inches
Like-
of ass.
Like, poking out more?
Mhm.
That's a
That's
lot of
crazy.
fucking ass.
Right.
I feel like that's what I want for
I know some
myself.
guys say that, but if I watch this guy, she turned around a corner and it still was sticking out. It's still gonna... Like, what?
Like the snake game.
Hey,
That's just
wow, that just, man, she done ran, she done a couple steps in and that's still up there.
Still around, like,
That's what you want?
Well, okay, I don't need a sticking out per se. Maybe 1 inch it's sticking out, and then the next inch, kind of like at the bottom, like the cupping part. I need more cuppability in there.
Why?
I don't know. That's
For-
because that's
for
what I
whose-
like.
For whose
Mine.
satisfaction?
Mine. I just think because that's what I like to feel. So
oh,
for
if you like it,
mine.
grab, like super grabbable. Like
Mhm.
gripping it under the...
Mhm.
Okay.
It's all about the gripability. I mean, y'all might, but we really like an ass that they can't grab. Just look at it.
I mean, what it there for if you can't grab it?
Exactly. That's how I personally feel. I don't want to just look at an ass all day.
Like a nice one that could fit in my hand.
Yeah,
When you...
like,
Woof!
I want to be able to catch it from
Like
underneath.
like a baseball. Like, woof! Grab that body.
I ain't really no breasts, man.
You like skinny women,
I like super big breasts. You know?
Okay.
But I know some niggas that's all they care about.
Titty making a gum up though. Titty making a gum up.
Just have a good body. Just shape good.
Basically.
You always win.
Basically.
But I feel like all pretty girls have some type of flaw. Like,
Everybody have a flaw.
no, I mean like,
You trying to say is she pretty, but something wrong with her, basically?
yeah.
Something wrong with everybody. We just tend to overlook certain things
I'm
because
talking
people
about like
pretty.
what people could see. Like,
Yeah.
okay, who would you?
And then now when you draw that out, because you wouldn't try to find something wrong with them. They do pretty, so you gotta look at a big forehead and be like, her nose really big and ugly.
If I see,
It's
if
so
I see
easy to
one thing,
please niggas.
if I see one thing, I think the girl admit now. Yeah, she's super fine. If I see one crazy thing, like the crazy, like say if this girl's super bad and she have a wicked chin, I can't anymore. I don't like chins.
I know you. I know.
You know why I don't like.
Yeah. But
I need to know why.
I have to show you a picture.
Oh.
I don't like chins, man.
wait, no, wait, that's something you should see off rip. Like,
I mean, yeah, it ain't something that you gotta look for.
yeah. Because if y'all are in a relationship And then you notice it. Like, how does it?
Yeah, but from you was trying to talk to you know she was the Crimson Gin. You can't pretend with that.
So, yeah.
So if a nigga have a crazy looking birthmark on his like lower abdomen,
I could see now.
you fucking with like lower abdomen birthmarks?
I could see my eyes.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Like
on the
lower
lower.
abdomen birthmarks. Like you fucking with that. Like it's like a big blotch. It look like he get burned or some shit. Like a big white, like he had like, you know what I'm talking vitiligo.
Yeah.
Vitiligo.
I can't say that bad on this, but yeah, that would be fine. I've had experience with that before, and
The
it
meat
didn't.
was. Nah, never mind.
Was it white?
What? Okay,
Nah,
no.
nah.
The birthmark, the area that it was in, it looked like something else was wrong. Initially.
Like niggas had Goni or something. Gonorrhea? Or like that shit?
It just couldn't really say it was that, but just would say something definite. It wasn't nothing like completely off-putting, but just where it was so large and so not in the normal areas. Like, is it because of the area? What's happening? So like you be on Google late at night.
I can't stop but think, like, is this engine very loud in this mic?
That's what I was thinking about
just
now.
rang back in my head.
I was waiting for the sub talk.
That sentence sounds so mean. I don't know why.
No, I want. Sorry, I want. No,
You don't know how to talk to people. I don't see it.
I wanted to like, stop.
So tell them turn the car off or go eat fucking way.
You got loud enough. You got loud enough. I talking about that the engine loud. Hey, you see it? Yeah. Now turn off the music.
No, but I actually look orange. I don't. Why do
That
I
ain't bad,
look
no?
the orange? I don't think orange is my color.
What is your color?
Not orange. I don't know. I feel like I could make almost every other color work except orange.
Period. Talk to them. Okay. Talk your shit. You make anything work.
Almost anything, just
Except
not orange.
What brown?
I don't look good on girls enough.
Am I brown? That a dark brown. So therefore,
You could wear nude color?
I have worn nude colors.
Like 1-to-1 nude.
I haven't done that before, but I could.
I saw it before. I thought she was outside naked, but blending right in. This girl is no, it's your bare bongi walking.
It depends on. It have to be a certain type of thing, because if it like all suck it to much, you got some people stopping to see if they looking at ass cheek or tights. You look confused.
What's a high body count to you?
Depends on the age.
Right? Exactly. Let's say we.
No, what is just high in general? No matter what
It
age.
depends on the age. It
40.
really does. If you're 40, expect your body count to be 60s maybe.
So 60 is high to you.
Oh,
That's what I'm
oh my
asking.
bad. High would be like 80, probably. But I expect like 60 to be the body count if that's your age.
Okay, for a 36-year-old woman, what do you expect a body count to be?
A 36-year-old woman,
50, right? At least, like some past 50, right?
36. I feel like when she like 38, that will probably be like past there. But I think
2
30.
years can make the difference.
Shit.
50?
You know, there's like a period,
I
a
mean,
woman's
yeah,
middle age portion where she really gets sweet.
What is middle age though?
That's a good question. Okay, I heard that. Okay, I heard it.
Exactly.
What is middle age? I just saw this debate online. What is middle age?
Whatever scientists say it is. I ain't debating none.
I thought middle age is like 50. But then middle age might be the middle.
See,
age
you
of-
thinking middle age at
Science
50?
probably would say 50, but
Why?
I thinking
Science would disprove that because
It'd be like what?
would people
30
don't live to
something?
see
35?
100 for that to be middle?
bam,
Like
the
35?
life expectancy is 70,
35.
right?
I
So-
feel like 35ish is close to the middle age.
Right, but then you always also have to look into the fact that everyone ain't gonna live until 70. So say you would die at 50.
Average age.
From you 25, you middle age. That's your middle age.
No, middle age is technically when, like all those changes are like menopause is usually a sign of like middle age.
Oh, so then
So
if
what
that's
is-
the case,
what
middle
it
age,
is for
I feel like
niggas?
middle age would be like 45-ish.
So what it is for niggas?
Only we have like bodily issues at like old age.
Yes, y'all do.
I'd
There's
say
a
like
whole-
a midlife crisis. When you think you have a midlife crisis, that's what it is.
When
Niggas
you
usually go through a
going-
mental
No,
breakdown.
you
at
can't
the
even
young
say when
age.
niggas getting bald.
Like literally, physically, at some point, y'all dick gonna stop working. Y'all gonna be sad, and that happens at a certain age. I think y'all just didn't want to focus on that just now.
Probably sure.
At some
Yeah,
point, you
you're
would
right.
really want it,
I don't even think about it.
and they ain't happening.
No.
I wonder if it was like made, like we were made that way. So when you got a certain age, you gotta stop grinding.
I don't think it's. I think they probably wanted to be like everything in moderation.
No, because okay, the woman still could take, but if we can't get out,
Says who? You know,
We
like
can't-
biologically, we actually like get dry for no reason. So in menopause areas, like dryness.
Be
I
dry
mean-
when they old.
you right, but
How do you know?
you right.
Study
But,
it.
but listen, a hole is a hole.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
And
We heard this one.
I
No.
mean,
listen,
droughts don't happen. A river is a river, but doesn't mean that there won't be a drought.
whether it's a drought or not, something still could go in.
Okay.
Will you fish in
Look
dry
at that.
waters?
Look at that.
You can't have dry waters.
No.
If there's nothing
No.
there, if it's
But
dry.
look at that. You could push something in it, right?
What? Do you think that's how big the hole would be?
No.
You think it just
I
could-
just say I ain't saying that it's dry, you know.
But we saying it's dry. It is dry.
Okay, even if it's dry.
No,
Not dry, you could put something in there. Right?
Are you trying to reference to like lube or something?
He trying to say the hole is this big, so because it's this big, I could do this.
I ain't even talking. I talking about okay.
Is she dry? You still can grind. Like you're
Right.
saying.
Still could.
But on the
They gonna hurt, though.
on the
No.
opposite end, niggas can't grind, but they still can have children.
Watch this, right?
Niggas
No,
can't even
get
get up.
hard. Okay, so watch this. You can
They can't have
also
children.
you
They still
can
have children.
if she wet, you could slip a soft in there.
You.
How?
That don't even seem like that feel good.
You know,
Anyways.
try to push a noodle like through something.
Anyways, even if it's soft and you wet, it still could slip
Bumping
in.
coochies at that point.
So in that sense, just because it's big, I mean, if it's big, then something could fit in. But if it's something literally like this size, where you going? But just because it's a hole,
That can hurt someone.
it
I
could
can't
hurt
feel good.
somebody.
I can't feel good.
Just
So
how
you're
y'all don't
supposed-
think
you're
being
supposed to
soft could
just-
feel good.
You're supposed to just live and just stop.
I mean, that's what lube and Viagra for, really. But basically, they say everything in moderation. When they get up, you just better hope that that's the time when she could get wet too. Just hope that y'all
Pray to
worlds
God,
align.
Please let my wife get wet tonight.
Exactly, y'all. No, let's hope that y'all in sync so much that y'all get it at the same time.
My shit on stiff. I need her to be wet. I can't. Please.
What were you talking about before that though? Because it wasn't just that. Body count? Or we didn't pass that?
We still technically on that.
Oh yeah.
What do you?
You were saying something.
What do you come as a high body count?
For who, man or woman?
Either one.
I think like crazy like numbers is like in the hundreds, 200s and stuff. But even if you like 60, I think you should have 250. You know.
If I just talk about me and not like talking realistically, I don't know. To me, it's like 20 is high. I don't know, 20 would be high. Just looking at them, 20 people. I don't think I try to have sex with 20 people. With. That's a lot of people. With. So it's like, you know. I don't know. 100 is crazy. You know, there's 100 people with. 100 people is a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's like you going out.
How do you feel about it?
That's like you going out to BT Fest and you look at everyone there and all the people you grind. That's crazy.
I mean,
I
I mean that might be crazy, but a little social gathering, I don't think that's too wild. A little social gathering.
So okay, you don't have a problem with having a high body count.
The only time I'd have a problem is if your body count high and you still didn't know what you're doing.
So what's your
I
ceiling?
talking about if you
What's your
having
ceiling?
you having a high body count.
If I still don't have a problem with me having a high body count because that
Okay.
I would hope at least I know what they're doing.
What is your ceiling?
I don't know if I have one.
What's the most you think you could take in your lifetime? That sounds crazy.
You'd share where you at now?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think that I think my ceiling might be 50 in my lifetime.
Okay.
I got
50
a
by
long
like
way to
what?
go. I think
But is
50?
that a goal you trying to reach?
no, it's not what I'm trying to reach, but I think like maybe within the span of my life that it might even out there.
You'd be very satisfied with 50.
I wouldn't say like satisfied. I just wouldn't feel no type of way about it. Be like, that was life.
50 niggas time, bro. 50 niggas in what, 60 some years time, bro. That's a good ratio.
I don't think she could die at 60.
I'm just saying, bro. That's when you can stop grinding. That's grinding at 60. Unless you got some crazy genes. Unless your shit water fountain. Then I don't know. Yeah.
But
I'm guessing y'all ain't have no limit. Well, I lie. Your limit is basically 20.
I ain't trying to fuck with people.
You ain't get wherever life blow you.
That's a lot of people you got like talk to for like more than 8 hours.
You want a concert.
Type shit.
You want to say something, the crowd all know what to say back.
No, you know.
I want a game night. That's all I want. Maybe a game night.
It's just, see, that's my single brain talking, you know. No, for real. My single, so what they single, but it's whatever, but
And that's what I'm saying.
it's whatever.
So if you at 70 something years old, you look back and say, "Mother, I grind this amount of gal. I so happy."
I still single? Well,
No,
it's
you have
70.
a wife.
I've been like, oh, that wasn't
See,
necessary.
that ain't a factor too. You have
Like
to
I-
think about that.
Like I said, if I in a relationship, then I'd be like, I wouldn't want to put the relationship in jeopardy by cheating. So that would stop me from getting a certain amount of body. So wherever I at, whenever I get in a relationship, I would stick around that area.
Makes sense.
But if it happens to be 50, then oh well. See, yeah.
Okay,
I see what you're saying. I agree with you for once.
You've been saying some radical shit today. Just some off the wall. Off the things they told me.
Kinda. Because you all the way in the back, I feel like I don't look at you enough.
What did you look at him for?
I don't like ain't that how you have conversations?
Oh, I don't know.
That you don't have conversations like that? How do you have conversations? Do you look at people when you talk to them?
Usually, if I feel comfortable enough to give them eye contact,
Okay.
usually eye contact. I'll just assert my dominance.
Fair.
I can't trust a girl that can take eye contact though. I mean, she's used to this. And you think you better than me, so I don't know. You'd be like competition type.
She used to what? You talking?
She used to like
Being talked
looking up
to?
in niggas' face.
Which
Only 6'4".
oh no, that for me that's the sign of asserting my dominance.
Well, looking
Like
up
just
and-
I could have a conversation and just have eye contact straight through.
So you like the buckhead in relationships?
Pardon me?
You like the buckhead in relationships?
In terms of what, you actually might have to explain that one.
Let's say for instance, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll go myself. Personally, I like to argue, but like not no serious arguing, just to combat you in a certain situation. If I say, Toni,
Mhm.
yada yada yada, you could tell me, no, it's not yada yada yada.
Mhm.
It's yabba dabba da do, whatever it is.
You
Or
see
just
why
be like-
niggas is clip you?
Or you just can sit there and be like, okay, yada 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 yada.
The
I feel
only-
like arguing.
So
no,
you want an assertive girl.
Yes.
If I feel differently on it,
Right.
I'm probably not gonna
And
just
you get,
agree just because.
A certain level of assertion.
Right. I don't like to walk on my significant other, because if I could walk on them, that means I will always walk on them. And I don't like the feeling. 'Cause I can take advantage of it. I can take advantage of it. Walk on you.
No, but if a girl being assertive in a relationship, then she can feel like she in control, like she have the power.
You could be assertive and not controlling.
Oh,
You just gotta find a certain
women
regular.
don't know what to do with certain levels of power.
You a woman?
That's why
Yes or no?
I telling you.
You
Anyway.
can't tell me something that you ain't experienced. Okay then.
So I can't tell you what women like and what they don't like and stuff.
I mean, you could tell me that based on what other people have told you, but you haven't had the experience yourself to know that it's really true. What if as a collective women just really came out and lied about something to every man? Of course, y'all go run around and say that that's facts. But y'all ain't actually experienced it to know if it's true or not. You ain't gonna say on that?
I on that side.
What's that you want?
Yeah. I grew up with sisters, and I grew up with my mommy and my sister, so I usually is like on that type level. So I don't know.
Usually like what?
On that type level.
Oh.
So, yeah, what was that? Yeah. What was that?
But I don't know.
And then I get throw me off with that. That just now. You say some off the wall shit sometimes, gang.
The guy have certain power.
Right. Like me, it's usually like, oh, whatever. Woo. I would count myself, if we talking about just a relationship, like in a relationship, I'd say I'm more of a submissive male. Because personally, I can't say I don't care because that's a bad terminology to say. If Shorty want to be like, hey, I really want to go Disneyland. I'm like, okay, let's go Disneyland. Oh, let's go this, let's go there. I'd be like, okay, cool. I just like to chill at home. So I wouldn't be like, oh, babe, let's go on a date, da. Granted, yeah, you'd be like, yeah, let's go on a date every now and then. But I wouldn't be like, oh, let's go on a date. Yada. If she say, oh, let's go this place. I'm like, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Not like a yes man. That sounds like, oh, you just a yes man. But no. In other areas, dominant show. Like when it's, yeah.
But also I mean, it still depends.
Yeah.
It really, fuck. Watch, I lost my train of thought. I think I did.
It really depends.
It really depends, but what did it depend on? Oh, it just depends in the sense that I would feel like I would personally still want to know. Like, if I'm saying let's go to this place and you don't actually feel like going that place, you should be like, I'm not really feeling it. Because then I want to be able to understand you. Otherwise, I'll think you like going everywhere and doing everything when you actually don't. And then you might end up being miserable because you've just been saying okay, and didn't want to be there and didn't want to say anything either. And then you end up unhappy.
I can speak for me. I can't speak for other niggas.
That's fair.
Personally, I don't know a lot of submissive niggas, so I don't know. I guess I just a weird guy. But
Be like that.
like in the terms like that, I've been in many situations that I thought I was been very miserable in. Like if that's your girl and you see her out in front, you're like, okay, this is cool. I like a lot of things now that I didn't like before because of a girl I didn't like. She's put me on her to my own will. I was like, okay, that's cool. I guess.
Okay, now if it's something new, then fine. But if every Saturday night y'all have a whole routine to go bowling and you hate bowling, you should really say,
you don't like bowling.
You should really say that you don't like bowling.
That's just bad communication. Babe, let's go bowling. Yeah, man. He go in there and put his shoot the bowling ball. I'm tired of fucking bowling, man. He cracked down one night. Crack you over here with a bowling pin. That's some chicken tenders from fucking Mario's. I don't know what I think about this now. Mario's have good chicken tenders.
And shrimp quesadillas.
I want some Mario's right now. Oh, God, I can't wait to go back to myself.
I think you can open.
Oh, God.
I'll let you know when I reach.
You're in the Mario's.
Y'all want to come?
How long have you been now?
Y'all should come.
Yeah, next year. I know. When you going also, but
Me? I want to go for my birthday. Or like, I was going to stay over there when I come out from the States.
right.
So I might just stay over there and chill till my birthday. You say when?
Yeah, right.
Oh, right. So I was going to stay over there. That's what I'm saying.
It sounds like he's going to get on you and be like, so you don't know when my birthday is?
No.
You say when?
I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I remember Keon's birthday is because his birthday have a 6 in it and mine have a 6 in it. I am so bad at remembering birthdays. I really don't. I even forget Toni birthdays the other day.
I didn't get too good at
It'd be like that.
birthday.
Them January niggas, I could never remember their birthday. Shamea and Helix, I only remember Savannah's birthday because she have the same birthday as J. Cole. And that's it. I can't remember birthdays for nothing. Not a single birthday. That's my problem. Toni, I'll show you a video.
Okay.
I'll show you a video. And I'll get your womanly view on on how this video set up and what do you think this video means?
I don't know why I half expected to kind of be like porn.
No, I don't show you porn. Not today, at least. Watch the video. Now, in your womanly mind, what do you think is going through her head? Keep in mind, this video was from last year on a date we went on, and we never talked since that date. And she sent it to me 2 months ago. Out of the blue. We don't talk.
She has me very confused.
You're confused. I'm confused.
Boy. I don't know if she was feeling you or not because you said that y'all haven't spoken since. And like the way it seemed like the song was dedicated to you or directed towards you. And if that was like a first date, I mean, unless you guys knew each other for a certain amount of time, if that was kind of like we just kind of meet, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I just find things like that weird. But I don't know if she's feeling you or not, seeing that she didn't talk to you afterwards. So maybe it just was infatuation. She must see was seeing what things could be from day one. Is she wrong for that? That might have been what that was.
So
Without being sure.
Why send it to him so many months later?
Now for that it could be a couple things. It could be her wanting possibly another chance. It could be her going through a gallery and being like, oh my gosh, this is with this person, I ain't got no beef towards them, let me just send this to them and call it that. I don't know. I think it could be either of the two. So either she wants maybe a chance of rekindling at something, or she just wasn't thinking that it was gonna be that deep. Because sometimes things happen, you just be like, ain't that deep, and someone be like, that was deep. So maybe y'all saying that it was deep, and she just was like, just send it a video, because I in it and he in it, ain't that deep.
Okay. I never asked you if I was tripping or not. And it comes to the other girl. Cause when they say
you weren't tripping. That was weird.
That's
for sure weird.
Did I even finish this story?
No.
You didn't have to.
Okay. It's like, see if I suck and he like me to scratch him. What? I just could go tell people I like my ball scratched. That's a crazy way to like get into that part.
It does be that way.
So you ever let a girl like see once off?
That's like a sin in
the bro.
Boys community.
Let that girl see one soft, be a strong man.
But yeah, it's but when you don't get too comfortable with someone,
you let her hold it. Why you peeling? Why you peeing?
I ain't know about all that.
She be like, let me hold it. You ain't let know that?
I don't think so. That's just weird.
That's weird.
You say it's not weird?
It's kind of weird.
Oh.
Toni, you ever hold it?
Like.
Wait, hold on.
Let me email.
Y'all let's do that for real?
I tell you like that.
I personally, I don't want to speak for every female. I'm pretty sure naturally I should be like, yeah, I different, you know?
No.
But.
So what you be doing with this?
Even like that's the fun, and I personally can't do it for myself. So it's just like if you have a lightsaber in your hand, you're like, come on now. So I got it in my hand. Gotta see like what angles I could get it for to hit certain areas of the bowl and stuff like that.
So you like when niggas just do the trick?
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say. She gonna trick it all. Come on.
Of course.
That's crazy.
Of course.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know you like that, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Do the trick.
Mm-hmm.
Do the trick.
Making it jump. Do the thing.
Just squeezing.
Oh my God, it's playful, man. So you always do. You again do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And you like the whole.
You could. I mean, you'd have to be on the inside to feel that. Mm-hmm. But we do.
Oh, you saw how confused I was.
Yeah.
You say on the, what you mean by feel on the inside?
Okay, we have this. It's a muscle down there,
Oh,
and you can contract the
right.
muscles, so you can't feel it unless you inside.
A gal of the deal, fake frog, man. And I grip you, man. Ooh. I grip me on the and say, no way. A girl had me up there, baby. She that's the day. That's the day she had me, babe. I say, no, sir, babe. You can't let that go. No, sir. That grabbed me like that was hers. I say, yeah, man. Anyway.
Who raised you, man? Who raised you?
That's kind of crazy to ask. I mean, Toni does want to be one of the boys.
Ooh.
So I can ask you a boys related question.
Oh.
What's like the craziest thing you ever do? Like in the private room. Like super crazy.
I can't really say based on what y'all would call super crazy. I feel like y'all should go first, and I'll tell you what y'all
What
do
would you call
crazy
it?
or not.
I guess.
I don't know, because if I were to say anal, some of y'all would be like, oh, really? That's it? And then some would be like, that's too far.
You saying that hypothetically or?
If I'm saying hypothetically, yeah. It's not a hypothetical thing that I don't know what y'all would be saying or what y'all standards are. So y'all would have to go first.
Okay.
What's the craziest thing you've done?
In terms of like taboo, that's what I was talking about. Like in terms of like taboo.
Well, probably a golden shower.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't like in my mouth or anything though, but
Okay.
You like things better? That's like a kink.
I can see it. I see it.
You can see it?
it's, I wouldn't say that it's a kink. It's just that I wouldn't
The
be
more I
grossed
get
out
to
by
know,
it.
I can see it.
You figure me out.
Yeah. Little bit. I can see it.
I don't see that. No, I don't see that.
Go on. You didn't see that one?
You ever do it back?
No, I'm shy. Like it just would not come out unless I'm in the water. It's the only way.
So you wouldn't, you never participate in the Cleveland Steamer?
I don't even know what that is.
Or, as they call it now, the Adele Beckham Jr.
I am still unsure as to what.
So like when you, it's like golden showers but like brown.
Absolutely, positively not.
You would like that shit, like Odell Beckham Jr.
He like that?
A story came out that he does like it. He like when bitches squat over and on top of each chest. A hot sensation on top of each chest.
No.
A hot sorbet like on top of you. Like a long too. Just like the long easy chest. Anyway.
You know too much. You used to that.
There's a lot of details that you know with this story for sure.
I just said no. I say imagine like hypothetically speaking.
Oh, okay, sure.
No. Anyway, what would you, gangster?
I don't do nothing.
I forget you. You's a real vanilla boy. Yeah, that's understandable. But some people don't like to get crazy in bed.
Sound like Cap to me. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? I think Keon is very vanilla.
I mean, I wouldn't really know, but I just feel as if you're lying. I just feel like you would like to keep that part out of it so you wouldn't speak on it. You're just pretending.
The most I could see out of him is like BDSM or something. And that's what I think he don't know crazy. He know crazy stuff like bondage and thing.
He literally looked like someone who would have one of those contraptions where it would connect the female's hands to her feet.
They bad. They so bad.
I feel like he owns one of them. I don't know why that I could looking at him like I feel like you got one of those.
So bad? Anyway, Jesus Christ.
Now when you come to me later and be like, yeah, that's me. No, there.
That's how you touch quick. Yeah, you try to lie? Sneak it into the next one. Produce edit so.
I'd keep something like that. Eh?
You what? Because you into like
I
tying
thought it was real vanilla.
Tying yours up?
Would you want a paddle?
Probably, but I don't do nothing. But I think I'm joking. But you think I'm joking. I don't do the extremes.
So like, the most you do is like outside stuff, eh? Or you just like to stay inside your bed on your cars and you just like, you don't like to like save like some public stuff, like taking shorty in a flicking park at a hospital or something. cream in the back of those.
Yeah.
So that's like
normal.
That's normal. I wouldn't say that's normal. It's kind of law breaking.
So,
I mean, what?
it's kind of jail time,
yeah,
Loki, but you know,
That's like going on the beach.
That's
it's
technically
also
not legal.
illegal.
They just ain't gonna lock you for it
Yeah.
these days. Big chaos, something. I don't mind.
In any public place,
My
it's
job, these niggas
illegal.
trying on my job. It's like,
Man, but the point isn't to do it like while people around.
The point is that it's public, which means anybody can always be around.
Yeah, they can, but man, like some place like out here, you come out here in the night, ain't gonna be that much traffic.
It's still illegal.
yeah, it's not legal. It's just that you ain't on there.
That much non-legal things you're still stupid.
Yeah, don't say we ain't doing it. I ain't that. Just saying it ain't that you say normal. It's not really
I mean, but
quote unquote normal.
but
It's normal in the
if
community.
you ain't got nowhere to go and she ain't got nowhere to go, gotta figure something out.
I mean, that doesn't make it any more legal.
Right, that's
It
what I'm
doesn't-
saying.
I'm trying to make it legal. Like
yeah,
just say
that's
We
our
ain't saying
point.
it's
Our
wrong,
point is
we
just
just saying
saying that
it ain't
it's illegal. That's all.
That's all the point is. It ain't legal.
yeah, it's illegal.
Yeah, I was trying to get you to realize. Toni, what's your take?
I don't
Do-
have one.
If
My
you-
bad. Let me stop lying.
Exactly.
I lie. That ain't a lie. I actually don't have a type, but I have like a physique that would just
If you could
intrigue me off rip.
build your perfect nigga, what
It would be
your
based
perfect
off
nigga
of characteristics. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I said like just based off of regular attraction, I have
in? No type.
preferences in there. But anything like long term wise, it just depends on characteristics. But the physical aspect does get your foot in the door, of course. Like interested because I'm attracted, but everything else would come with what I see.
If you gotta walk down this nigga tonight, and you have to hit him tonight, what would the nigga be? What the
Okay,
nigga
that's
like?
why I say attraction.
Just like okay, what would you look for?
He would be.
I mean, the first thing most people look for is attraction. You wouldn't go
That's-
talk to a girl if you're in these
exactly that's what I'm saying. So I have something what I'm attracted to, but not particularly a type.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
What are you attracted to?
I am attracted to men who are probably 6'1" probably, but not too tall because my neck hurts and I don't like getting tiptoeing for too long, and I don't actually like being held in the air. So typically not too tall. I love broad shoulders. I don't know why something, but big shoulders really got me feeling like the man would support me. But some nice broad shoulders do it for me for sure. And I also like full lips, and it's something about them being really dark, like midnight sky type of dark, but like dark and clean, not dark and like you always look like you ashy or oily. Aside from that, I also like ass, so I look at that too. Like I enjoy. I like when men get comfortable and walk around naked, so I could watch their ass. Just how men get to watch females' ass all day, every day, because we got things on with tight and you could see it, and y'all don't wear them type of stuff, so I have to wait till you get comfortable. But I still like a nice ass, so I'm gonna watch it. I think that's about it. Yeah, ass, shoulders, lips, color, height. Yeah.
Thing threw me out. I mean, I know you're like. So he's one of them just like grip man.
If he's
man
okay
bars.
with it, I would.
Listen, no man should be okay with that.
I'm most tend to be okay with like
Even
the
if
top
you're
or
okay with that,
feel.
but you still gotta act like you're okay with that.
You gotta play it off it. Man, stop joking, man. Smiling, you giggling. Happy, kitty. Okay, I feel it.
Certain things you shouldn't be.
How far would you let a female go up play? Let me not say it that way.
So,
Would any of y'all let a female rub your ass?
Rob,
When you say rub, like,
What do you
what
mean?
kind of setting?
Like y'all home and you laying down and she do this to your backside.
Nah, I trip.
can't be more than, can't be longer than a couple seconds. Like, don't
Okay,
just
and what
stay
if she
there.
comfortable and you know how y'all would put your hand on the titty or on a booty cheek? What if she put your hand on your booty cheek because she comfortable and it just there for like an hour while she's scrolling on TikTok or something?
I'm tripping. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah, that's 100.
And yourself?
100.
I know what that one. I say
You can
couple
feel it. You can feel
seconds.
the heat from it and that thing's in right.
Start feeling tingly. Say, hold on, let's get that. Start feeling again. I can't keep this up. I can't. No. It's feeling good. Stop. Get it off me now. I feel it. Yeah. Okay. First day, just let me cry. Okay. No.
Okay, so would you let her grab you? Because you ain't getting past the rub. Would you let her
just
grab
like
your ass?
basic,
When you say grab, like she gotta do it. Like she can't grab my ass like I ain't no little gal nah, but
So you trying to say that she actually have to abuse that one piece of ass? She slap it, grab it, and lift you up when she do it.
But if
I
she
wanna-
leaving handprints on you, there's something wrong.
like, she smacked that like
It sounds like that's what he
Bro.
want.
no.
Bro.
I'm saying no.
Oh, you
But
saying
you-
that she
you
can't do
saying
that?
you-
I thought you saying that that's what you want.
No,
Like that's
I
how
said
she
no.
have to
I
do
said
it.
She can't do it like that.
Oh, okay.
She gripped my shit like that's hers. No.
Well, I
mean,
Mm.
know that something is yours.
Take it.
Yeah. Okay. And how would you grip something that's yours? Firm, right?
Right.
So
you
you
gotta
want
firmly
that?
grasp it too.
Leave a handprint right there.
That's too much. But I feel like a real gal. Like she slide it. Like say if I cooking, like you see it in the movies, it's like sliding, be like doof. Like that's something cool whatever. She
And
got
you
grab-
wouldn't trip about that at all. You wouldn't be like, hey, none of that. No.
I'd suck my dick.
Okay.
Because she get that's your girl. She can do it regardless if she want to do it. No. So like, no. If she try to grab my shit like money bag is grabbed, Arias and I know way. We gotta break up. That's a breakup type thing. You trying to emasculate me, and I trying to get emasculated.
She probably
So-
just trying to assert some dominance.
That's a crazy dominance way to grab my ass like
to
that.
let you I want you this right here. This is mine.
And if she do it like spin me around and throw me on the bed, they'd be like, oh wait, hold on. Then
That's
it.
like letting a girl lift you up to kiss you.
That's crazy. That's gay.
Hey, if your back to the wall and she holding you up, bro, something wrong.
That's
Something wrong.
holding on the fence.
Something wrong.
I didn't agree to that one.
I can't, you know. Yeah, no.
Toni is do that.
No, don't need to.
I don't.
We stop it.
I genuinely trying to figure out if I actually have. Like on some playful type of stuff though. You can't be playful with it?
Nobody.
I may have done it once playfully. To see if I had it like that.
You should never want to know if you have it like that.
Why not?
No.
Never?
Like
Because
you gotta be
that-
curious.
If you're a nigga that you lift him up, then
You just want to see how strong I was, that's all.
okay.
You want to make sure that I could handle myself.
Okay.
hmm
Again to a man?
No big yells.
Why you lift? Okay. Why you?
You just never know what you have to do to get leverage.
Leverage ain't good for y'all. Like I say, y'all can't handle power.
Are you a woman? Okay.
Keon, you funny, man.
What I
You funny, way. Y'all just funny, but y'all funny, way.
Wait, that's too much leverage. Wait, when you let us start getting leverage over you,
No,
that's when, like, you see the change. I ain't talking about leverage in like good and bad ways.
mm-hmm.
You know, so a woman, if she feel like she,
Like she.
if she feel like she running things in the relationship, then she be like disrespectful.
What's disrespectful to you?
If a man feels like he's running the relationship, does that mean he's disrespectful? If not, then why would a
Men
woman?
should lead the
Okay.
relationship.
So why would?
Men are leaders, women are followers. Since the beginning of time. So
Right.
I wanna say something.
ain't
I
got nothing to
lied?
say.
That's how it was made to be.
I thought that the man would be the head, but the woman would be the neck. You want chopping it with the neck still.
Okay, I mean, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like someone still have to lead.
that just goes to show that things are supposedly supposed to be like kind of hand in hand. I mean, you could have a little bit more dominance per se, but that don't mean that you must run or control all of it.
No, okay. If you laying down, y'all do the house catch on fire. Well, you run outside, right?
Who running outside?
You don't run outside.
It depends on who there and what's going on
If the
per
house
se.
catch on fire, you run outside?
Do I have children in the house?
No, but who is supposed to go back for the judge? The guy, right?
I wouldn't say they my turn. I push them out, so as far as I'm concerned, it's me.
Turn too.
Like,
But-
anybody should just go for the children.
I mean, everybody should go for the turn.
but I mean, like.
Okay, you want to use
say
the dog?
Okay,
like,
say the two of y'all outside then.
Mm-hmm.
Not y'all inside, 'cause y'all wouldn't leave the churn and go outside. Say the two of y'all outside, the house catch on fire. The churn set it on fire, they in the house.
Whoever wants to go would go.
That's how I feel.
Right?
Because if I feel like I have something valuable inside that house, I going back for it. It ain't gotta be. Because what if I feel like it's valuable and you don't feel like it's valuable, so you ain't going for it? I going for it myself. So either way, I go in.
But I also feel what you trying to say. Personally, if she says she won't go and I tell her don't go, she won't go. Cool. But I still going in anyway because I ain't letting you go in there by yourself. But if you won't go, fine. That's fine for you to go. But I ain't letting you go in there by yourself. So anything like that. But that's not to say, oh, she can't go in there at all. Like don't go in there.
You making it seem like just naturally that the male is gonna go inside. It ain't always that. It just depends on what's important that's inside.
That's like you saying if we got groceries in the car and you would say I was getting groceries inside and she ain't was getting them. If she don't get groceries,
Real, I won't get my Oreos
Like,
before that even
but
touch
okay.
the
I can
table.
let
I
you
won't
not
get that
get
out of the bag.
groceries.
Who expects you to lift the heavy stuff through the hot?
I personally don't expect. Unless I really can't lift it, then I ain't gonna lift it. But I can just look at something and be like, that look heavy, so that means you have to lift it. I can try to lift it myself.
then she say, oh, I can't lift it then.
Then if I can't lift it, then I'm like, help me out. Where I fall down, you pick up. That's all. But it ain't not have to be the one to lift in. It is the norm, yeah.
I see.
But that would it have to be.
I see. Hey.
So you're like, I trying to figure this out because so you're like a alpha, like a super alpha male type of thing.
But I mean, I just
You like
I live
you
in
like
the
traditional
real world.
traditional relationships. What you saying?
Papa.
Nothing happened. I just had to
No,
breathe
you want to say
deeply.
something?
I didn't have anything to say.
Do you like traditional relationships? Do you prefer traditional relationships?
He got to.
She cook and clean and you make the money and bring the bread home and come home and lay down.
And expect a hot meal each time.
All that.
So.
Yes or no?
So.
Yes or no?
That's really a yeah.
I'd say no.
You don't like traditional relationships?
It ain't that I don't like it. It's just there's pros and cons to both.
Okay, and then knowing the pros and cons to both of them, which side are you more on?
Mm-hmm. Which place outweighs?
You know,
cons of
50-50
which one?
round, yo. Stop lying.
No, I know. You know, I know.
Yeah, you know, you just don't want to
No, I
say.
know.
The guy you playing with here, big lies.
I've been doing it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Only 5 things you look for in a nigga. Like if you talk about long, I like not even long term. If you top 5 things you look for in a nigga. No.
Okay, willingness.
Mm-hmm. Willingness, that means.
Willingness for me just means that we could grow, so we could compromise and we could, give and take basically. But you have to be willing in order for that to happen for change.
Okay.
So willingness, transparency.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it hurts, I want you to tell me, because I'm gonna find out whatever you do in the dark will always come in the light, so I can find out eventually. So just be transparent and let me know I fucked up or something wrong or whatever, and I'll do the same. Consideration. I don't feel like I have to explain that one. Consideration. And accountability.
That's right.
I think that's 4. I don't know. Accountability.
That was for you.
Yeah, accountability and I don't know. I don't know the word for saying that. Basically, you actually would make a change. Like, it's one thing to be willing to do something, but you have to actually be able to take action. Whichever word that is.
Proactive.
At this present moment in time, it's
Sure, let's
blank
go.
to me.
Let's go to proactive. I think that's what that is.
Alright.
Either that's still willingness or that's being proactive. I don't know.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna try and set you up just now when I ask them.
Why?
Because in every situation I see that then when I see like girls answer that, usually finances being there. Or like they gotta have some money.
Oh.
And I was like, and every time I ask that, every time I see that happen, I be like, well, why when you looking for love? Like you looking for someone to be like,
I mean, that would be
finances.
nice, I guess, but like more so the way that I see things as it relates to having a partner. For me, things are really satisfactory when you like achieve things together or like with somebody by your side. So I'm okay with the hustle or the struggle to get there. And when I feel like I'm gonna get there regardless, and whoever I'm with is gonna get there with me, because I wouldn't get there and leave somebody behind. So I would think of it vice versa, that they would feel that same way. So finances don't initially have to be there, but where I know I'm gonna get my own in order, you will have to get yours in order too. So
right.
I'm pretty sure if we're together in the long term, we will both be successful financially.
Right.
Yeah.
Charlie, you surprised me. I was trying to set you up. What a sickle trying to get you lying just now. Whoa! I tell you, you catch me there.
My bad.
The nigga was too stunned to speak. You catch me. Oh, okay. If you like.
Your turn.
You want me out to that?
Actually, we can let him go first.
You want Keon head today? I ain't gonna lie. You want me to get head today? Like, you really want me to get brain?
Things be thinking about me.
You think about it. They ain't things I be thinking about.
I don't even have answers for these. I just be living life now. You realize that?
Floating. Okay, we can come back to you. Go on.
Oh,
My brain is
yeah,
being
I
out
think
there all
it'll
the
be the
time.
same.
It's just answers.
You have time to think
give
about
answers
it.
for you.
He ain't give any answers. I said we could come back to him.
My answer could be the same. I know. I don't have an answer.
Yeah.
You know what you be looking for in these girls?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, it's be.
Anything.
I wish I had your mind. I wish I could have stopped thinking.
Like anything.
I wish I could have stopped thinking like y'all niggas.
I just see. If I see something I like,
So,
go after it.
it's like the lifestyle.
So do you? Yeah. So at some point, is there gonna be a change in the lifestyle of that? Would you want something long term?
Yeah.
And in that event, whenever, however that happens, what would you be looking for? When you decide to settle down and when you decide to say, all right, I'm going to look deeper, what would you be looking deeper for? In which ways?
Be good and like me.
In every way.
Get specific with a couple.
Just be good.
I feel it again.
Right.
Go on ahead.
That nigga said just be good.
Just be good. It's a simple mind. Just be good.
Simple mind, simple plan.
That covers everything.
For sure.
Just be good.
Just be good.
Your turn.
Let me answer that for you.
Yeah. I had to.
That's why it's all super elaborate answers and stuff. You know,
My
it's a
mind
simple one.
works like a cog engine in a 1998 Mercedes Benz.
Okay.
So yeah,
Let me see your class.
I know. In a girl, I'd say she gotta look good. One, she gotta be honest. Jesus Christ, you look like you can't see. You look like you can't see.
I can hear though. Keep going.
She gotta look good, honest.
You look so different.
Be adventurous.
I'm sorry.
Be confident and ambitious. 5, easy.
Very much easy. You see how easy that was?
Pretty good to me.
Keon don't have to sit home all day and think and be in his mind, but he don't have to do that. I understand.
I have my eyes packed though.
Please get my eyes.
Like,
The sun going down faster than the last one. Oh, we just out here longer.
why look like you put your thumb on this?
I did not even touch the. You say you want an ambitious woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be like, cause like what you plan on doing,
What you mean?
like with your life.
That's a crazy question to ask.
Like, what you want to be ambitious in, like work related or
No,
just
like,
a go getter?
Be,
Where you going with this?
just be,
No, just asking.
just be ambitious. Like she can't just
I
like,
mean, like he wanted to be like harder worker than him.
no, that's it. Ambitious. Just like she just gotta like wanna be more than the status quo, more than being normal. Like you just gotta wanna be more. Like she can't
That's sneaky.
like say if she just like if she just know she like vanilla.
That's what he thought I heard.
Like if she just like vanilla and I say, okay babe, come try this rocky road. No, I know I like vanilla, so I'm just gonna eat vanilla. Like just like wanna
She
do
have to
more.
want. She have to want more for
adventurous.
herself. No, being ambitious just means you want more for yourself. You don't just want to work. You don't
Right.
just want to stay home.
Like she
You have other things,
Wanna
other
be more.
interests, and
Exactly.
yeah.
29 more.
What happened, boy?
She wanna be more.
I know.
That's what I mean.
I did. I must see living somewhere else.
You live in your own world, gang. That's amazing. Nah, but I don't know what
I
you're
feel like it's like if it. Huh?
What if you cow? You scared about to get daddy?
What else can I say? What else can I
Once
say?
your car don't start.
What else can I say?
Yeah, you got pause.
What the hell else can I say?
I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
First of all, I didn't even know what's an outlet.
Hmm?
And then what's things coming to mind?
Okay. What were you gonna say?
I know, boy.
Did it have something to do along the lines of ambition or being a simple-minded young man? No. Okay,
Yeah, I know.
that's fine.
What the hell else can I say?
Anyway,
Food? Did it have something to do with that?
You were saying something about vanilla, Rocky Road, right? And then I say something about being adventurous. You say something about.
you had more to say after that?
But yes, but I gonna ask you a question, and as soon as you mention the thing, like it just.
Okay. I had something to say, but I hate not remembering names. Holy moly. Holy moly.
Anyways, so
Chess.
why cows the sound so?
You say cows?
Yeah, that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped.
Yeah, man. You know, nigga?
No.
Exactly. You say beat, but nice. Daily gaming person.
That is giving me every time I hear it. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, that. I just can't say something, man.
Y'all y'all can't figure out what y'all
No, but
about
I
to
had
say?
it right there until I saw
You
that
say
kind of
something.
talking about.
I say something?
Yeah, you ask question.
I don't think I have a question. I mean, it depends how deep or how shallow y'all trying to get.
Let's
Go
get as
crazy.
deep as, let's get as deep as possible. Do you believe niggas could fuck and still be friends with the like niggas and gals could still fuck and just be friends after that? They could be, and they could keep fucking as just friends.
Oh.
No, if you keep fucking, I don't see it as y'all just being friends. However,
No.
I feel like y'all could have a sexual encounter and then it not work and y'all just be cordial or just platonic afterwards. So I believe that you can have sex and then be friends afterwards, as long as you both don't make it weird. But I don't think that you can just be friends while having sexual relations.
You was gonna say something on that?
What?
No.
I mean,
So you think? So you don't think that, like, say for instance, Susie and Joshua.
I think they still could be friends.
Susie and Joshua is fuck on the regular, but like they just friends. And if Susie get in a relationship, she wouldn't fuck Joshua no more. Joshua get in a relationship, he wouldn't fuck Susie no more. And then they still could be like good friends, even though they was fucking.
Wait, are they okay? You said Susie's with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
so she's gonna stop messing with a
Joshua.
friend. And they'll just be friends.
They'll just be friends.
Highly doubt it. if they were messing around on just being friends
Hey, that-
level, supposedly, then when they get in relationships, they'll more than likely still be messing around on a just friends
Hey,
level.
that's basically like you and your ex breaking up, but y'all still cool.
You're still grinding.
Y'all still cool. Y'all
Realistically,
break up. You get in the next relationship. You get in the next relationship. So y'all
real,
stop grinding on this man. And then
I feel like
That's still
realistically, the majority of exes who are still friends, they end up relapsing at some point, bruv. And nobody's want to admit it. Nobody's want to say that they slip up with their ex because they want it to be like we really could just be friends.
Slip was crazy. I tell these girls I don't want to be their friend.
But when you end up being their friend and you still like something about them, yeah, there's a slip up. There's a moment that someone gets caught up in something, and you're lying if you say that that's not what it is.
Facts.
The majority, I'll say that. I ain't gonna say 100%, but I feel a little 98.5%.
KFC Falls fried chicken.
Is the chicken?
Why are you jumping on this lock like this?
Because you see,
I pull
it
him
look
up
like it ready to fall. I will pull it
I
out.
pull him
Oh
up.
yeah, it's pull.
You was good at trimming your hair, you know. You could trim your locks. I used to trim
Yeah,
mine.
I know, but I mean,
That's why mine's so short.
But I don't want a short lock.
I don't think you
I
biting on it. Get
Trim all
help.
these, please. Take all these off.
So now what do we do?
If you should close out.
Oh yes,
Should we close out?
I'm pretty sure for like the last 15 minutes, y'all ain't been hearing nothing aside from my stomach growl.
Mine talking to me too. I'm going.
No, mine talking to them. Y'all's talking to you. Mine one of the audience.
Oh man. Okay. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's your main thing. That's you do the yo thing. Yes. That's your main thing. Yo. Episode
Y'all say this is 4.
4, right? 4.
Mhm.
Featuring Toni the Tiger.
Mhm.
You know what I be. If you made it this far,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
bang. Turn on post notifications. You say all that. I don't know if you say all that. Turn on post notifications. And if you made it this far, comment where the pizza at. If you made it this far, comment where the pizza at. And if you say it to me, not niggas who know me, if you say it to me in person, and you say that's where you get it from, I give you $10.
I don't think any someone watch this. Who can see your brother?
Exactly.
Fair point.
You swinging the people.
Yes. No. No, I'd never. I'm not swinging people. Yeah, man. Good episode, good talks. Appreciate Toni for swinging by on this radical adventure we call the KLight podcast.
With a Y.
And I don't know why this nigga put with a Y when it's BEI,
Why is it I?
because I always before Y. Or whatever the rule is in English, I don't know. I just made it up. But yeah,
When it comes to vowels.
BEI is what it is.
I don't know, man. Okay.
Alright then.
Toni, you gotta do the thing. You gotta say like something funny and cover the camera. I don't know if you. I didn't watch that. I don't know if you did like the thing. Well, when I do the
Yeah.
yeah. So like, Toni like the corny thing people like.
Let me
Do.
be for it.